Hey guys, Tyler2K here. Today we're going to take a look at Martial Law changes for Season 2. Martial Law is a character I very rarely play. This is a cold watch as usual. I know a few of the changes. Supposedly DSS got like hard nerfed or changed rather to be super simple. Down forward 1-2 I know is like a new aerial spin state. And also when he hits you with the nunchuck, I think he keeps heat going. Beyond that, that's all I know about this character. So gonna go in cold. Yeah, if I make a mistake, please let me know the time code to set a mistake. Also, if there's one you want to see, please let me know in the comments. I'm starting to get out of the purview of my normal characters, so I don't know how much longer I'll be doing these, especially with the new Season 2 emergency patch coming up in a few days. But yeah, comment down below. Also, we have the match review coming up in a week and a half. So go ahead and submit matches. Any game, Twitch, YouTube, Tekken ID, whatever, for those. Okay, jump into it. Okay, Season 2 Law received improvements to control responsiveness of Dragon Charge. Okay, weird. Along with expanse on offensive options using Nunchaku-based attacks. Fun. Season 2 Dragon Charge, more difficult to use compared to other stances. Made it relatively challenging to utilize it. I imagine Dragon Charge is DSS. I don't know for a fact. To address this, while transitioning into Dragon Charge, you can now input a command slightly before your recovery ends to perform a move through input buffering. Okay. Charge lowers execution difficulty and should provide more consistency in combos that previously felt challenging. Additionally, it's now... Whoops, I thought I saw something. Additionally, it's now possible to perform heat bursts during Dragon Charge when activating via option. So, only one off the top of my head I can think of. Old school one was basically Junkyard Combo. Junkyard Combo can enter into DSS. Oh, wow. Interesting. So, sorry, I'm doing the old technique. The basically the way you used to do Dragon Charge or DSS was back, forward, and then you could buffer on the third or second input technically. It wasn't like an instant running timing, but that's how you used to perform it. My guess, you probably just hold forward now, but okay, DSS option can now pop meter, which is perfectly fine. While Rising 4 has been rebalanced accordingly. Okay, I'm not going to know what it is right away. +4? Okay, now we're looking at counter hit. Ah, +5. 13. Okay, so if I remember correctly, in older Tekken games, you could do wall stand 4 counter hit, and then you would cancel DSS with an option like 3+4, which is your 14-frame launcher in older games. In this game, it doesn't launch anymore, just NCC knockdown. But at +13, that means the 3+4 will never be guaranteed. So that means now, I guess, off of wall stand 4 counter hit, 2 option. Okay, a little bit late. Oh, wait, what? Wait, why is 2 hitting? Oh, that's 14. That's why it's missing. Okay. So 13. So is that just 2-2? Whoa. Okay. Like everything is too slow. Okay, I can see why law players are mad at that. That sucks. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't think anything here is going to work. Okay. Sure. Okay, so wall stand 4 is just shittier frame data now on counter hit. Interesting. Okay, new additions to Season 2 include nunchuck-based attacks. So I know this is a strong aerial tailspin state. So you can end that on the combos. The issue is I don't know how many hits we can get to still end on the end of it. I don't know. I'm just going to test this really fast by just doing a bunch of jabs. I have no idea what would be a preferred line. I haven't, like I said, I haven't played Law since I made that video, to be honest. I think down 2-3 is the spin. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that's kind of far. Oh, okay. So it's useless. Okay. It's one of those. Interesting. Okay, and up forward 2. Ooh, that's a big one. And +/-1 on block? No shit. Is that a heating? No, it can't be a heat engager. So +21 counter hit. What do you do on natural hit? Oh, it's still knockdown. So I think 4-3 plus 4. I think it's the new kind of thing. Okay. Interesting to have this like super long range homing attack that's only -1. And I think that regenerates meter too. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, we'll have to figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, oh, up forward 2 also causes strong aerial. Ah, okay, so up forward 2 instead down forward 1 to end a combo. Okay, I mean, overall, I'm not a fan of like strong aerial tailspin state. If there was like going to be one thing I nerf for like Tekken 8 or Season 2, I would probably make it so, yeah, only one strong aerial tailspin. It's a little overtuned. By little, I mean excessively overtuned. In a game where combos can literally last like 15 seconds, having a mechanic like that and having it be able to be done twice is absurd. Like, I mean, look at the damage on that. Can I like micro dash, jab? I can probably do like a back two, for instance. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay, sure. Okay, a property they previously lacked. They meaning, of course, Marshall. Okay, making effective tools and aerial combos as well. Okay, the only thing I got out of those notes is DSS is now easier. Probably, again, by holding forward. Okay, Dragon Charge. When transitioning into Dragon Charge from attack, it's now possible to buffer inputs to execute moves more smoothly, along with the additional input buffering frame display during Dragon. Oh, okay, cool. Is that like a bug fix where it's like, okay, you're actually plus 12 now. There is no like really wondering how plus you actually are now. It's like, okay, well, I know I'm plus 13 and all my buttons here are too fucking slow, right? So I have to hit like a 4 or 2, for instance. I can't go for a 2 on 14. We don't have the math. Okay, interesting. Okay, recovery time. Dragon Charge 4 to 3. So that, I believe, is just Dragon Cannon, aka 443. Which is gone. Holy shit. Yo, what? Okay, surprise. Yeah, Dragon Cannon. Wow, it's Blue Spark now. Wait, why was that Blue Spark? Wait, what? What the fuck was that? Okay, recovery speed has been decreased from -13 to -9. Change behavior when performing a heat dash to allow for combo follow-ups. Like back. How do I do DSS? Okay. Okay, there we go. Down 1 plus 2. I don't know what combo you do. Probably some sort of 4-4-4 variation. But okay, I mean, full launcher on Dragon Cannon, that's huge. Of course, no longer a Power Crush, so it's not nearly as good. Damage has been reduced by 3 points, and powered up version is 2 less points damage. I don't know what the criteria for the Blue Spark is, though. Sorry, I'm trying like different timing. Because I know it used to be like the quicker one. Same thing with the Legend Kick. You had to do it like as soon as possible. So it's not so much like an execution speed issue as just hitting the button on the proper frame. Versus the other ones, I think are more typically, oh, you did it on the fastest input possible. With this, I don't think that's the case. It probably is just a timing thing. Or sorry, you just hit the 3 early. That's probably it. I'm just speculating here. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, new move, up forward 2. And then under heat mode. What's the difference? Okay, natural knockdown. Ah, spin. Okay, so heat mode enhanced for knockdown state. So you probably get like at the bare minimum, like I said, 4, 3 plus 4, or likely 1 plus 2 is probably what they want you to do. Yeah, 1 plus 2 giving you meter back post heat. Like, look at that. By applying pressure, we basically have got our entire clock back right away. And then furthermore, as talked about, -1 is oh, plus 4, never mind. But yeah, -1 is fucking nasty as shit. Because obviously everyone has their favorite down 2-3 for counter launchers still in this game. Yeah, it's still a thing. So you can churn steal down 2-3. Interesting thing of note, in case for a lot of people who don't really understand how like down 2-3 works, of course it has to be counter hit, so it's something called NCC, aka natural combo and counter hit. But what you have to understand is that the frame data for 1s and 2s are completely different. So typically a 2 jab is a +8 option generically and 0 on block, whereas a 1 jab is nowadays +8 with +1 on block, or typically 2 jabs is usually 1 extra frame, but it's also slower in recovery. Now, something similar happens with jabs. So a duck jab is a I-10 option that's +6 on FC, and then you have a generic down 2, which is, like I said, 1 extra frame, so it's 1 frame slower, but it's also 1 frame better on hit. So whenever people say, oh man, I'm getting fucking killed by this law player doing down 2-3 against me, they don't really understand that down 2 is 11. So all your frame information regarding like counterplay revolves around him being 1 frame slower than most people think. Keep in mind, this is not new to Tekken 8. This has been this way, probably at least since Tekken 2, I would imagine. So remember, you're challenging an 11. You're not challenging a 10. So again, all your calculations add an extra frame for this down 2 being slower when you're trying to calculate or kind of theory craft a way to fight against a law player. But that's something of note. With that being said, up forward 2, -2, down 2, I mean, you're going to beat every move in the game apart from 12 frame options, right? So if our opponent goes for a down forward 1 for for instance, a 13 framer, this is like video number 3 stuff, right? Video 3, top right corner, frame breakpoints, which I still need to update for season 2. Or actually for Tekken 8 in general, my apologies. But like, let's say he goes for a down forward 1, right? 13. So similar idea, we're going to be +1 frame. And now it's our turn. Damn it. I'm so used to going for a fucking DSS. Okay. But yeah, it's your turn afterwards. So +1 or -1 is great. It's going to put like major hesitation on your opponent. And furthermore, at +4, I mean, even then you can go for, you can go for an option like Shaolin Kick on 13. Counter hit launcher option. If you want to take a little bit less risk, keep in mind Shaolin Kick, everyone high level is going to duck it first try, so keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind for people who don't know, his stand 4 used to be 11 in older Tekken games, so 13 is something brand new to the T8. Both Law and Shaheen used to be 11, but they're now 13 on both their counter options. So, okay, where are we at? Down forward 1-2, new move, and then on heat mode, it does something different. Probably a little bit better frame data. If I was to take a guess, it likely is going to be same idea. -1, and then probably +4. Okay, no, we're -8. Let's see on this. -5. Keep in mind, you're going to duck here, and then furthermore, the 10 string, the 1-3-1, I think it is, or 1-3-2. Yeah. It's the same thing. You're going to naturally OS between down forward 1-2 and down forward 1-3. They're hitting on the same frame, so it's a perfect fuzzy timing. It's a low-high mix-up. You're literally never going to get hit by this mix-up. So keep in mind, just duck the down forward 1-2. I don't think there's a mix-up to down forward 1 that's mid, so you don't have to really worry about it too much. And then, of course, if you see it, just launch them for it. On natural hit, I assume this is a standing spin. Okay, +9, and then let's go ahead and turn heat on. Oh, wow. Why would you want knockdown though? Is that just counter hit, or is that because we're in counter hit or heat mode? Yeah, I've always been like a proponent of like, oh hey, knockdown's better than frames. I don't know if knockdown is better than frames here. The only real benefit is we get meter back when we perform this. So yeah, here I'm thinking no, actually probably standing state is better, simply because we're +9 and like we're perfect range for us to go for hammer and whatnot. Take our turn back, calm throw, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean even at the wall, right? This is gonna be a spin. Now, granted, it's not gonna be as good as say the knockdown of like down forward 1-2 probably, but I imagine it probably doesn't even hit that far anyway. Yeah, I mean that's barely further than the actual. Yeah, I mean, look at that. If we're to do the same thing, standard approach, but I need to pop my meter. Okay, now come here. Yeah, see, I mean, we're still gonna full splat at that range. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Normally, normally knockdown is better than frames, but in this case, the frames are so huge, it's probably not that big a deal. Okay, 443, new move. Okay, so that's kind of like an advancing forward 3+4. I imagine both of these launch. So let's try 443. No, 443 still causes knockdown. Okay, so that would have to mean that 443 has it better framed out on block. So -2, -0, and our opponent's left in FC. So that would allow us to go for like 1-2-3. For a safe NCC option, keep in mind 1-2-3 hasn't wall splatted for a while now, so that's not going to splat. We get our wall crush effect, but I would set up like 1-1-1 instead. So advancing 4-4-3, 1-1-1. Keep in mind if our opponent tries to do any wake up attack or wall stand attack rather, right, they're naturally going to get hit in the spot if they go for anything. So. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, yeah, he's an FC. That's why. Sorry. You have to program him to do FC attacks. Not a change I'm really happy with, but whatever. Okay, yeah, but like I said, he's left in FC, so we're +0. The only issue is our stand 4 hits on 13, so you're not going to be using that. Instead, you're going to be using an option like either... well, down 2-3 is devalued because on 11, right? If he goes for wall stand 4, we trade. But yeah, 1-1-1, hit confirm is going to be what you're going to be looking for. Especially because I presume this is still a launcher. A bunch of 4-4-4s, which I can't do. Okay, here. Let's see where we're at. Okay, yeah, new move. I'm surprised it's not a launcher, though. Because, yeah, considering the fact that the 4-3+4 is a launcher and basically does what we're looking for. One thing of note, I want to see this. I just want to see the actual damage. So 39, 26. Okay, so it is significantly less damage. But still. Okay. Steel pedal grounded. I imagine down like 3. I don't know what else he can do in that position. Like banana peel, maybe? Yeah, banana peel is devalued. I was thinking, okay, maybe they try to do a wake-up attack. This will be hitting. And then we get the reset situation against grounded position for our 1+2 steel pedal. Although I would imagine that the primary like tactical idea with this move is we want to use steel pedal under heat mode to get our meter back. So if you don't have heat mode, maybe don't go for 1+2, but instead go for something else, and then under heat mode, yeah, might as well get the meter back off an option like your nunchuck. So okay, heat mode activation available. Now possible to use during Dragon Charge. And let me make sure I'm properly recording. Okay, just want to make sure I'm not messing up. When heat is activated, okay, as we've already seen. That's actually not bad, simply because, yeah, we're plus frames into this activation. Of course, if they mash out a throw on 12 or 13 or whatever they might go for. 11, of course, would beat naturally, but we're going to beat their throw attempt as well at like +4. So, yeah, let me go ahead and have them throw. So that's actually something that they've kind of doubled down on with Season 2 or Tekken 8 in general, is trading on attacks. For the most part, like trading... So yeah, our attack takes priority over the throw, not because we evaded it, but because attacks on the same frame as a throw take priority. Keep in mind, throws can be counter hit. So yeah, we're getting a counter hit there, although that might be because of this. So let me go ahead and turn that off. Okay, yeah, we still get the counter hit against it. Either way, you're only +2 in this position, of course, off FC, so... But okay. Okay, down back 1+2, 1. Command change. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck this is. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, like sights up 1+2? Ah, okay, that's why. -16. Okay, so it's not NCC though. Interesting. Okay, what does the last hit do then on counter hit? Oh. Huh? Okay. So it does more damage on the last hit. Okay, how safe is down back 1+2 then? Or first things first. How plus are we? +6 into charge. Okay. How about on block? -5 into charge. But we can take our turn back right away. I don't understand it. I mean, I understand what they're doing, but that's so strange. Okay, input change. Oh! Okay. Actually, though, is that NC? If that's NC, that's actually not bad. I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, no, it's not NC. I was thinking because this is 12 frame and you can diagonal cancel, that would give us a 12 frame option out of FC. So in which case, this would be, I think, a wall splat, right? But, I mean, it's a moot point because it's not going to happen, but... Okay, so it would wall splat. Now, where would be the practicality on this move, though? Okay, so up back 1. Man, that range is bad. -9. Double hit, -9. I might as well mash it out. -14. Is that high? It is high. Okay, does that jail? Dude. Okay, so it completely jails. Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't know where you would get access to this. So, okay, input has changed. Behavior on hit on the 4th hit has also changed. Wow, that range is dog shit. Oh, shit. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oh my god, that range is so bad for testing. Dang it, dude. Oh, okay. I don't know of any way we can possibly test that, especially if it jails. But okay, it's always going to be knockdown now, huh? Maybe it used to do something else originally. That's the only kind of thing I can think of. Okay, damage has been significantly reduced. Reduce the opponent block stun. So -7 to -14. So where would be like... So like similar idea, down back 1 or down 1 option plus frame trap. So now we execute off of FC cancel and then we hit confirm. Oh, hey, our opponent wants to mash. Okay, yeah, it's pretty liberal with the final timing. It's like I said, like what, generic down 4 option, then like turn steal, but we probably aren't FC, so again, like down 1, down back 1, or anything that leaves us in FC specifically, maybe. Yeah, I think that's definitely hit confirmable. The issue is it's counter hit only, so remember you're looking for that slash. So for people who don't know, this slash was added in Tekken 8, so the purple slash signifies that a move is counter hit. You don't have to read the screen because that slash is brand new to the game anyway. Keep in mind also, furthermore, that the counter hit slash it appears earlier than the text appears on the screen. So sometimes you can't literally properly counter hit confirm back 1 using that. So like, look at, by the time back 1 is popped up on our screen, see, we're already like halfway through the animation. So you have an extra like 5 to 7 seconds to react to the purple slash than it is to react to the words on the screen. Again, that's a brand new Tekken 8 mechanic. That's not new to Season 1. Okay, down forward 1 hitbox. Downward has been increased to stabilize behavior when using arrow combos. Okay, so I guess sometimes maybe Oh yeah, look at that. He's really fucking far high up. Okay. Interesting. Okay, forward 3, 1. Change damage from an additional, basically, 1 point. Oh, wow. Downward hitbox, first attack has been increased to stabilize behavior used during combos. Okay, so maybe... That's so stupid. Okay. Downward hitbox of the second attack has been increased to stabilize behavior when used in combos. Yeah, this is really good, because I assumed the forward 3, 1 is still safe on block. No reason to believe it changed, right? Yeah, I'm fucking -2. Wow, 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 wow. And more damage, so I guess now, like, if you're used to a Paul player, you do, like, 3-2 combos. Okay, forward 3, 1 is your go-to with Law, if you want to be lazy. Okay, 4-4-4. Behavior of the opponent has changed on hit. Ooh. What do you do on hit? Oh, Astun state. That's a wall splatting Astun, though. That means also on grounded positions, this causes, yeah, that type of flop away. That's the Claudio 4-4 mechanic. Okay, interesting. And then on block, it's now safer. -9. Whoa. Wow, I mean, that's really good. And then Astun on top of it. Now, granted, you're really far away, but you're probably, yeah, still in hammer range. So you can execute on this 19, which is funny, right? Plus 19 into a 20 leaves 1 frame for your opponent to hang themselves. That's fair. He needs it. And of course, parries typically at the fastest take 3 frames, so there is no counterplay to this. You just have to guess. Also, if you have the execution, you probably could go for like a D-slide option, or maybe it was like down for 3 buffered slide as well. If I can't remember the technique either. But okay, sure, fuck it, why not? 4-4-4. I imagine because it's an advancing attack, it doesn't track. Let's go ahead and turn sidestep on. You know, 4-4-4 naturally has some tracking to it, but yeah, okay, good. It doesn't track at all. Good, good, good. Okay, forward 2, slide 1, so Poison Arrow. Recovery time when blocking has increased by 2 frames, so it's now +4. And when you transition to Dragon Charge, it is now +6. Okay, so again, +6. What do we have on plus? So we have counter hit high. Okay, we have the mid poke. Or sorry, the high poke into legend kick, right? Okay, I don't know how to do it though. But okay. I'm sure there's like something really good here. +6 into Dragon Cannon, which beats 15s. Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be just between forward 1 and stand 2, simply because I imagine the stand 2 still is counter launcher, and yes, it is. Okay. I mean, sure. Stronger Poison Arrow. Keep in mind, Poison Arrow already wall splats, so it's not like he needs it. If I remember correctly, also Poison Arrow has okay tracking. Kind of hits really active. What's the input? Forward 2, slide 1? Oh, I can't even do it? Huh. Okay, so no. Not as much. So I must be thinking of 4-4-2 because, like I said, the 4-4 input preceding the forward 1+2 gives a little bit of extra tracking. But forward slide, you know, the 2, slide 1, the Poison Arrow right away doesn't work that way otherwise. So sure. Okay, back 1, 2, 2. When the second hit lands, tracking the third hit has been improved, so it doesn't, you know, whiff halfway. Input window for a second. Oh, can you? Is that why I couldn't hit confirm back 1, 2, 2? Because they got rid of the hit confirm? No shit, bro. What? Oh, that hurts, especially because I assume this is still a launcher, right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Ouch. That's a big nerf. What the fuck? So they say it's a buff because they fixed a bug. This ain't a buff, bro. That's nerfed as shit. Okay, so you can't even delay the back 1 too? Oh no, you can. But you can't even confirm back 1 to back 2. Ooh, and then you can't confirm the 3rd hit either now. Okay, I'm just going off the purple spark now. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna encyclopedia brown this shit. Okay, random block. Oh, keep in mind, I'm kind of cheating, right? Because I'm going off the purple spark. But keep in mind, if the opponent doesn't fucking mash, right? Oh my, okay, let me do what, is it ruffle? Or like shuffles at random? Okay. No, see? Yeah, wow. That's rough. Holy shit. Like I said, it's easy to counter confirm when you know it's going to be a counter hit. But if it's not a counter hit, like that. Okay, let me put on random block. Now see, non-counter hit. That's counter hit. Okay. Counter hit. Counter hit. We're still on shuffle? Okay, we are. Counter hit. Counter hit. Oh, that was counter hit. That was too late. Oh, see, bad hit confirm. Okay, so it's going to be similar to Dragunov. So when the opponent is mashing, it's going to be easier to counter confirm this. But now you can't wait until the counter pops up on the screen for you to hit confirm it. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's close. It's a lot harder. Let me say that. It's a lot harder. A lot fucking harder to hit confirm that. Wow. And keep in mind that, again, the purple spark is what I'm looking for on the confirm, though. The counter, the spark. So non-counter it, non-counter it. See, there I flinched. Wow. Okay. Big nerf. That's a huge nerf. Keep in mind, let's test this. Now, I think they did fix this in Tekken 8, where you have to side step to the right to evade it. It's side walk right? Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I can't delay it anymore? You can actually... Okay, no, sidewalk. Okay, no, so you have to step it one way. In Tekken 7, you could step back 1, 2, 2 both ways. So in Tekken 8, you can't. You have to sidestep to your left. Keep in mind, that's the opposite of Dragunov, down back 2, 1, 2, where you have to sidestep to the right. So interesting. Okay, so yeah, they did fix that. 'Cause like I said, this used to not track. Now, I presume... Let's go ahead and just test this. Yeah, okay, even if I cancel it, it's still gonna not track. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Dragon Charge forward one. Recovery speed has been improved. Powered up version can be performed with a perfect input. Alright. Okay, so at 14, again, we cannot counter it confirm while stand 4 into DSS forward 1. That's not a thing. We're on 13 now. Now, granted, you can still heat dash cancel, and presumably this is still a launcher. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, flop state. Maybe, okay, whoa, interesting. What would be the best flop state ender now, too? Would it be 443? Or would it be like Dragon Cannon, but now you can't perform it as 443, though? Oh, that's awkward. Okay, maybe just like running 3 then. Man, that's not forgiving at all. Okay, whatever. Okay, advantage has been changed. It's now less safe on block. Minus 11. More damage with the purple or the blue spark. Behavior has been changed. Ah, okay, there you go. So it used... I wasn't taking crazy pills. It used to launch with heat dash cancel. Now it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Time with opponent attack. Fix an issue where certain moves cannot be performed upon transitioning into Dragon Charge. Okay, I have not used the fucking parry in so long. I have no idea what this is even gonna do in this game. What's funny is like every single game, it's changed what your parry does. So like T6 and Tekken Tag 2 do something way different than Tekken 7, and even T6 and Tekken Tag 2 are way different on what they do as well. Okay, so that was the parry. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I go into Dragon Charge right away. Oh, no, I don't. Plus 20. Wait, am I plus 20, though? Doesn't that make sense? Oh, yeah, I don't... I mean, it says I'm 20. I don't know if that's a G or not a G, though. Okay, we do have damage scaling modifier on it, though. So I assume that's a non-guarding plus 20. So then would that make it so that parry into Dragon Cannon would then be like hella damage, right? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Interesting. So I wonder if that's actually NC then. Okay, where's the nerf? Okay, fix an issue where certain moves cannot be performed upon transitioning. Adjusted timing. Okay, we know what I'll do. I'll do jab, jab until hold back. I think that's our best chance. I will hold back for like 5 seconds. Or until 25 rather. Oh fuck. Ooh, that's exactly 20 though. Okay, now. Okay, good. It's not a G, it's a mix-up. But now you can perform the just frame Dragon Cannon, Heat Dash Cancel. So if they duck, let's see they read you going, you know, for 4, right, to open them up, and I think the 4 is still a counter hit launcher too. Okay, no, the 4 is not a counter launcher. I don't know the combo 1 too. But okay, so yeah, that makes sense. So it's a plus 20, but they can still guard. I don't know if that means like the DSS 2, sorry, the DSS forward 2, like the cancel, is guaranteed proper or what. But okay, sure. I like the idea nonetheless, though. Okay, 1+2, less distance on block. Yeah, that has 0 fucking pushback now. That's good because, yeah, I mean, that's always been a counter launcher. Furthermore, you know, on natural hits and knockdown. But on heat mode, you have like the best of both worlds. You have the natural hit launcher, and then you also have the plus frames on it as well. Or, sorry, the safety of it, because otherwise the 1+2 is -12 or -13. So makes sense. So sure, now it has 0 fucking pushback, which is good, because yeah, there were certain scenarios where you would hit them at tip range, and they couldn't do anything against you unless they're playing like an ultra big Jack, Dragunov, something like that. All these other characters would fucking miss you. So now you get it's no longer a free attempt at tip. You have to hold that shit. So that's good. Good change. Okay, what else we have here? Certain scenarios or situations, 1+2 with whiff, adjusted homing properties to match that of 1+2. Okay, interesting. Okay, so it's the same frame data. Same damage, presumably. Okay, a little bit more damage. But I guess there was something to do with the tracking on it. Okay, but now... Wait, whoa. Okay. That was so weird to see. Okay, so you can only do them twice. Let's see how much meter I have. Okay, so yeah, we can't go for a third one or a meter pop. I imagine... dang it. Yeah, he's gonna let go. Okay, but that's a big change. 30 frames meaning a half a second. So you have a half a second less now to pop heat mode 1+2. Keep in mind, like a lot of characters in season 2, they're allowed to have meter at the end of their meter. So Law doesn't have that. So naturally, comparing to those characters, he's immediately not nearly as strong. Okay, so let's push back on 1+2. Wall stand 4. Now +4 instead of +7. That's a huge fucking deal. And then now, instead of +15, we're now +12. Keep in mind, 15 or 16 with the extra counter hit property would make it so, yeah, the DSS forward 1 would hit. So on and so forth. That was a big one, of course. Oh, hey, it's your turn? Nah, bro. I'll stand forward by the wall. Hold this shit. Wall splat, you know, Bob's your uncle. With the, there was a DSS 3 line, a resplat, and all that shit. Good change. I mean, it sucks, don't get me wrong. It's a bad change for the sanity of, like, Law players, but for everyone else, that's a good change for sure. Okay, Slide now does 3 less points of damage. Keep in mind we're in Rage, so of course, everything looks stronger than it actually is. Dragon Charge 3 now deals 25. Oh, that's a big fucking deal. Because I was talking about the Dragon Charge 3 line at the wall is going to be significantly less damage in a combo now. Okay, so that's a big nerf. Ah, there you go. DSS 4 doesn't, now different property on counter hit. Yeah, it no longer puts them into like almost like a flop state where 1+2 is guaranteed. Now they can, you just get a steel pedal instead. Okay, that's a big nerf too. That's a huge one because I think this move is not that bad on block either. Yeah, -13 for what was effectively a launcher. Yeah, now this is more in line with like a Nina down back 3. So yeah, that's a huge change for sure. Okay, 1. Adjusted the collision detection, immediate situations where the move would whiff. Okay, obviously a bug fix. I have no idea what they're talking about. Okay, low high down 4-3. Expanded hitbox downward, the mitigate instance where second hit would whiff after the first connects. Okay, nothing wrong with that. In certain scenarios, like on deep step, I think this would whiff. And now that's not the case. It's always going to consistently be NC. Because keep in mind, if you whiff this, right, we're minus a billion. So you're like, oh, hey, instead of me being +0 and NC, I'm going to do this, and now I'm like -40 or something weird like that. And then you die, and then that sucks. Okay, 443 +4. Now adjusted to induce wall splat. Oh. Okay. That's probably an indirect nerf, I imagine. My guess is probably, or no, it's probably one of two things. So it likely is a bug fix. There might have been scenarios where 1+2 wouldn't work proper. But at the same time, I'm thinking maybe it could have been something like you could hit them into the wall, splat them, and then like pop your 1+2. Like for instance, if you had some sort of like kind of similar to like a high splat state, so we still have our normal amount of wall hits here. Maybe something similar happened with 443 +4 at the wall. Only thing I can kind of think of. So half bug fix, half nerf. And then wall crouching and then up. Correcting, oh yeah, so he had the same thing. Was that Raven who had that problem? We just looked at a patch note where, yeah, out of FC, you can't really jump cancel anymore. Whoa, that's so weird still. Wow. Because keep in mind, normally, like, you're jumping. Sorry, there you go. So, yeah, by frame 10, you're technically airborne. So, for people who don't know how, like, the system works, usually sidesteps take 6 frames because when the game is, like, trying to figure out what you're going to do, it has to figure out if you're sidestepping or if you're jumping. So, keep in mind, right, because you're in a 3D game, but the game effectively is a 2D or, like, 2.5D when it comes to your angle of attack. I already made a video about this where, you know, when you're sidestepping, you move closer and closer to the opponent because you're not truly in a 3D game. It's like a pseudo 3D game where we have access to a Z-axis, but still we don't have the ability to move in this directional We can't do it without stair stepping, for instance. So we can't actually go this way. So the game has to figure out if you're trying to sidestep or if you're trying to jump. And how do you figure that out? Well, it's all dependent on how long you hold the input. Similar happens with the jumping. So it takes basically 10 frames to get off the ground, 9 if you consider hop kicks as a 9-frame jumping attack. But the idea is still applicable. So again, what they're talking about is they're nerfing jump canceling, which, funnily enough, even though like Namco has gone out of the way to nerf it in Season 1, I guess there were quite a few jump cancels still left in the game. All my characters lost their jump cancels. But for instance, Paul still has his jump cancel. Top right corner, how to jump cancel, for context. So yeah, I mean, it's like, oh, interesting. How certain characters still have theirs, but all the other ones lost theirs. So it looks like Namco's going out of their way to like get rid of a lot of the jump cancels that might still be legacy moves. Keep in mind, like Law, been in the game since the beginning. The jump canceling technique might be from Tekken 1, Tekken 2, and they just never got rid of it. I don't fucking know, sort of thing. Okay, conclusion. I mean, up forward 2 is huge. That move alone might keep him from being dumpstered by me. Okay, first inclination. Yeah, I don't like any of these changes. These are all bad changes. Weird to make like up forward 1 different input and NCC, and same thing down back 1+2 1. Not really doing much of anything. Is there like some meta that's based on down back 1+2 1? I can't figure it out. The nice one is definitely DSS into heat mode. Okay. I think this is actually pretty easy. I'm gonna take it back. Okay. When it comes to the character overall, like, you know, the defining features of Law as a Tekken player, I'm gonna nerf him. I think I'm gonna give him a small nerf. I think he's going to a half arrow down. Making it so back 1-2-2 is harder to hit confirm is crazy when you have a character like Lee, who now has the same move with down forward 3-2-3. It jails. Oh, that's all to say. It jails, and it's also still -14. So it's like not even that bad either, you know? Like, why does Law have this legacy-ass move? Now, granted, maybe it's because Namco had figured, well, if we're going to have this legacy-ass move, we'll just leave 1-1-1, counter launcher, still, okay, right? So it's like, why would you go for a 14-frame back 1-2 when you can just go for a 10-frame 1-1-1, right? Some, like, you know, developer concept stupid theory shit. That's the only kind of thing I can think of. Other than that, though, like, wall stand 4 nerf is huge. DSS transition nerf is huge. Making it easier, I mean, I'm definitely more the new school mindset. I have no problem with making it easier. It's just weird that, yeah, it's kind of like more normalized in game, making it more so it's beginner casual. Like, you can't do DSS back 4 forward or back 4 forward. Okay, now we're just gonna make it so hold forward. But at the same time, because it's easier to, like, you know, it's kind of too OP if we leave DSS 4-1 or some shit in the game. I don't know. I don't think down forward 1-2 is enough to make any difference. Up forward 2, I think, is easily probably his best move now, which is saying a lot. Apart from that, like, yeah, these are all, I mean, that's nice. 4-3-1. 4-4-4 being safe on block. I think that's a really good neutral tool, approaching neutral tool. Okay, so we do a little bit more damage in combos and you have a safe wall splat. But at the same time, I mean, you always kind of had Hammer, and Hammer's really fucking good. Yeah, I'm gonna give him half an arrow down on his T8 stuff. Yeah, again, they're killing the identity of these characters, and they're making them more normalized. And yeah, I like just kind of looking at this character. I'm like thinking, would these changes make me want to play Law? Nah, I don't think so. Why would I play for a strong aerial tailspin when I can play a different character with better strong aerial tailspins? I mean, this is good, don't get me wrong, and it's probably nigh oppressive to have to deal with this fucking plus frame pressure that gives you meter, right? You get a bunch of free attempts for a launcher. Oh, you gotta guess correctly, Jin. Oh, you're gonna stand up? Oh, you better guess correctly now, because here it comes again. That's stupid. But again, the heart of this character is, yeah, half an arrow down. Season 2? Sort of stuff. I don't know. I want to give him either a 0 or half an arrow up. Like I was just saying, like this is like the very definition of Season 2 shit. To have a move like this, the meter generating, safe counter hit, or natural hit launching options that gives meter back for applied follow pressure. Yeah, this is like Season 2 in a nutshell. If this didn't have homing properties on it, I would give him a 0. Right? That's a homing attack? Let's go ahead and find out. Let's confirm. Okay, maybe this isn't a homing attack. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's find out. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. 0. 0 it is. I was thinking this was a homing attack. Because then I'm like, oh, then this kind of keeps him in the running as a character who's okay. They have, again, access to a -1 fucking natural hit knockdown. Oh, was he even a natural hit knockdown? Whew. Okay, one more time. No, just a standing spin. Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to give him a -1 now, or -0.5. That doesn't even track. Okay, last test. This is it. Your final examination, Law. Nope, he's dog shit. Okay. Okay, I was like, okay, that's who it was. I was juicing up fucking, what was he called? Eddie to have a new move, like QCB4, right? This is what fucking Law wishes his up forward 2 was Eddie QCB4. Law wishes he had fucking QCB4, dude. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. God, were there any changes that even blew me away? That's good if you're using a combo, as we found out. Not good in neutral. ESS meter pop. Okay, that's a quality of life buff. Dog shit. Dog shit. Okay, if you're using it mid combo. This is it. 4 for 4 and up forward 2. That's it. Poison Arrow is stronger, but I think most people are going to respect Poison Arrow anyway. So is adding 2 frames enough? Probably not. Back 1-2, yeah, that's a huge nerf to make it harder to hit confirm. Dragon Charge forward 1, that's got nerfed, and it's not even guaranteed anymore. Parry doesn't guarantee anything. Heat mode 1+2 gives you it's more expensive to use it. Yeah, I'm just seeing mostly changes in the negative direction. They gave him a nice brand new tool with down forward 1-2, but like even that, the damage not even that good, was it? 12 damage into a 15. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna give him -0.5 an arrow for his law changes and half an arrow down for his Season 2 changes for sure. If up forward 2 was a homing attack, I'd probably give him a 0.5. But yeah, that alone not being a homing attack, who cares? Like, these are all bad. These are all bad. He didn't get super nerfed like Dragunov. Like, you can probably still play Law the same way. But, yeah, I mean, still, man, maybe I should give Dragunov more than -2 or -1.5. If I'm giving Law a -1 for this, I feel like I should give Dragunov worse. But, ooh, Season 2. Yeah, he's not doing anything special that Season 2 other characters can do. Okay, yeah, I like it. I'm giving him 1 arrow down total. So half an arrow down. Yeah, he's definitely nerfed. The little things that they gave him aren't that big deals. I might be missing something, but like looking through the move list, I'm not even seeing anything that like wows me, period. DSS is easier, but you have less frames to do it now. So who gives a shit? Okay, if I made a mistake, comments, questions, concerns, hit me up with the time code that said mistake. Feel free to hit me up, YouTube, Red, Twitch, Twitter. Again, this was a submitted one by people like you who watch this channel. If there's a character you want to see, please let me know. Also, furthermore, just like PBS, supported by viewers like you, so consider becoming a member. Yeah, I still need to finish my Tekken Tag 2 video. Almost certainly will be out tomorrow. I was trying to get it done today, but I ran out of time, unfortunately. So, okay, that's it for me. I will see you guys in the next video. Tyler GK, sign off.